Good day, everyone. This is Daniel again. I want to share with you something about the movements of prayer. The movements of prayer that we are witnessing in our country and around the world. Someone once said, to grow is to change. And surely it is like that. If you want to grow in this life, you must be willing to change. And haven't we seen enough of change over the last 2 years? This has been quite phenomenal. Sometimes you have changed willingly, sometimes you were forced to change. But this is how it was with life over the last 2 years. These movements of prayer we have witnessed, especially over the last 2 years with the COVID season. And the first movement we saw was that prayer that used to be inside the church has now gone outside the church. Someone once said, when revival comes, the Lord breaks down the walls between the church and the community. And isn't this what instantly happened over this season? How the Lord took us from inside the church building right outside into the community. We have seen people pray at homes, people pray at hospitals, people pray at all different places in public, people doing prayer walking in streets, people praying. I know of hospitals where people were praying every evening at 8 o'clock. They were praying faithfully for the last 2 years. Praying for the healing and the strengthening of the staff in the hospital, etc. The second move of prayer we saw was that there was a movement from corporate prayer to individual prayer. And such the Lord has brought us into a place of lockdown, wherever you call your place of lockdown. And the Lord exposed us again, brought us back to this place of our inner closet, where prayer in the inner closet is more of a hidden thing, and suddenly the Lord is seeing us in our hidden spaces of prayer. This is something that has happened. Whether you pray for individuals or whether you pray for your own life, whatever you prayed for, the Lord shifted us from a corporate into an individual form of prayer. And then thirdly, the third movement of prayer is from intercession to prayer, and vice versa. Suddenly prayer has become intercession, praying for others, praying for our family members that are sick, praying for our friends, all kinds of challenges, praying for our friends that lost their jobs and lost their businesses. All kinds of prayer that was inward looking suddenly went beyond those borders into intercession for those around us. And then fourthly, we have seen a shift from on-site to online prayer. There's been a huge shift for us as the body of Christ in our local churches, in our prayer groups, in our 24/7 prayer watches, in our prayer rooms, where we were locked down, we couldn't meet corporately. And in the process, the prayer has shifted from an on-site prayer to an online prayer. Most of the groups I know that are praying on WhatsApp and similar social media platforms. But this is how it is. Now we're in a different season, we're on a different platform, and we have grown. We have suddenly overnight had to adapt to this new form of doing prayer. And yet it is working. Many people, suddenly there's no geographical boundary, suddenly there's no limit to who can join your prayer group. It's all over. It's all over the country. People join in as far as relationships are going. And then lastly, in the fifth movement of prayer, we definitely see a huge increase in the amount of 24/7 day and night prayer all over the world. Through many initiatives, many types of initiatives, but especially through day and night prayer, we have witnessed an increase where people prayed once a week, they now pray once a day. This is how the desperation also increased. One of these initiatives is called 7 Days on the Walls. And I want to invite you to join us. This is a call for the church, the local church, the body of Christ in whatever form or expression, to take hands, to form WhatsApp groups, and to pray literally 1 hour per day, covering all the hours of the day. And let us remember, it only takes 24 individuals praying 1 hour a day to cover the whole 7 days of the week. I want to encourage you, there is 7 special weeks of prayer coming up next year. Let us take hands, let us put ourselves on that position of prayer for our cities and for our country. May the Lord bless you, and may the Lord answer quickly.